Greetings. I'm George Boston RHYNES in Valdosta, Georgia. I have highlighted the fact that here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, Georgia, the news media have totally ignored my situation wherein on May 25th, I was denied the right to enter into the building wherein the Lowndes County Board of Education meeting was taking place, as well as denied my right to attend the 2013 Lowndes County High School graduation. I went to our local news media outlets to tell my story about denying me of my constitutional right and freedom of movement here in the state of Georgia. Yet, those that control the news media do not see a need to tell the people that I was given a criminal trespass warning not to be on any property of Lowndes County school system under a restriction issued by Mr. Wes Taylor, the superintendent of Lowndes County High School. This is what I heard over the radio. All court systems verified that I had nothing against me in their computers. CID and the Sheriff Brian also indicated that there was nothing against me. The sheriff told me that he would get back with me, and I still have not been told why I am under a criminal trespass warning without being notified in writing or any other reliable source other than to be told on May 25th that I had been under such a criminal trespass warning for 2 weeks. To date, it is nearly 90 days that my rights have been denied here in the state of Georgia, and yet no news media find it interesting enough to let the general public know. And this is why I created the Getto Free Press, to report what for too long citizens here in Valdosta have been denied. We must understand that we give home to Moody Air Force Base, a federal installation where our sons and daughters come to serve their nation. We are also the home of Valdosta State University, where students come from around the world. Georgia Military College, Wiregrass Technical College, Kendrick Golf Course, Francis Lake Golf Course, Wild Adventures Theme Park, and many other historic, monumental facilities and buildings that Americans frequent and others around the world. Yet, they could be stopped by a member of law enforcement if this is the precedent in the state of Georgia. I knew nothing about this criminal trespass warning. Therefore, I could have been arrested, taken to the Lowndes County Jail. Now, to you who watch this, I want you to understand, I have absolutely nothing. Let me repeat. I, George Boston RHYNES, have nothing against Sheriff Brian. I have nothing against Lowndes County School Superintendent Wes Taylor. I have nothing against any other elected official in the state of Georgia. I have nothing against the news media outlets. All I have is a record of being an honorably discharged military veteran that served the United States of America in time of war and in time of peace. And so, although the legal systems may be backing up from me after I served honorably in the armed forces, but it seems to me that if our active duty, disabled, ordinary veterans, and retired military veterans can serve their nation, then at least the Georgia Attorney General, Sam Orleans, the governor of the state of Georgia, and other elected officials should address a veteran on behalf of the active duty military people stationed at Fort Benning, Fort Stewart, Moody Air Force Base, and other military installations around the state of Georgia. For if this could happen to me, it could happen to any of our retired military veterans and active duty personnel. I had violated no law. I had not been informed, but yet I am restricted. And until this date, the sheriff, district court judge, superior court judge, federal court judge, chairman of the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners, and commissioners as well, Mayor Gale, or anybody, have told me why I am under a criminal trespass warning here in the state of Georgia when I have violated no crime, and if I have violated the law, I know nothing about it, which is even more sickening, and got to be embarrassing for our airmen stationed at Moody Air Force Base. For when they are traveling from Moody to downtown Valdosta, they too could be caught up in a likewise predicament. And so I want to say to you, don't think that these videos is to make the sheriff or anybody else look bad. What I want to happen in Georgia is for truth to come forth, and that if there is a law and a procedure in the state of Georgia for issuing upon the Georgia citizens a criminal trespass warning, that the people know what that law is, because I do not know. And based upon what happened to me, I only imagine how many young black men, black women, and poor white people and other people have been arrested, taken to the Lowndes County Jail to be put on probation or plea bargain on something that they knew nothing about. This is most serious. But do you not know that after nearly 90 days in the state of Georgia, not one elected official have said anything? Now, is that strange? Or is that the way they've always done it here in the state of Georgia? And to our retired, disabled military veterans who served their nation and served it honorably. Yet, when we embraced this precious flag with our blood, sweat, and tears, they made us feel as if though we were somebody. while we carried the M16 on foreign battlefields. But when we come home to the state of Georgia, we can be picked up for criminal trespass, warning, or stopped and banned for nearly 90 days without even an explanation. Why? Why? We have been banned. This is not in Russia. This is not in Germany. This is not in Iraq. And it's not in some other third world country. This is in the United States of America. And you have a right to know, even if the news media ignore me, you still have a right to know. No news media in South Georgia have told or reported my story. Yet, it is what it is.